Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are a little bit upset with the Juvan sovereign planet states. There's no doubt about that. As long as they're in the League of Non-Aligned Powers, though, there's not a lot that we can do about it. But they're totally jerks. So what we're hoping for right now is that the Unbidden go and kill both of these locations. That is the ideal scenario. We'll see if that ends up happening. However, I'm just thinking here. I want to have a construction ship on call for in case it happens. We're going to get a construction ship built in Wodriax. We'll be able to jump that down to Scott extremely quickly. So that should be fine, I think. Now we are making our way out over here, taking some territory from the Unbidden. That's absolutely fine. We're not too upset about that at all. We're apparently at negative 1k on energy credits. I feel like that's not real and that'll go away soon. The volatile moats, we probably are about where we're supposed to be. I'm not going to lie on that one. This agro world here, we're doing reasonably fine on our food anyway. Although we probably do need to bulk up our food generation. For right now, though, I'm actually going to put in the alloy foundry for this world. We want one of those on every single world if we can at all help it. So that will be great.
A system has been charted.
We finished up surveying Atraitus. That's great. We're going to head on back to Hotrum. It's going to take us a while to get there, in all honesty, and I deselected our science ship. There we go. We're going to go and assist research at Hotrum Prime. So that's wonderful. And we're just hoping that the Unbidden attack Yonox Maw and Terminal Egress. Uh-huh. So, Terminal Egress has fallen. That was actually quite quick. I'll accept it. I'm fine with that. So we're going to proceed here, and we know that we're going to have a construction ship done up over there. I actually thought about making it at Trabano. I'm actually glad that I didn't now. I was thinking that Yonox Maw is probably going to be more likely to be attacked, but overall, I love it. We don't have any sensors in here, though. We are on evasive. Let's just go see if they're still there. I don't want to go through the L gate. That's a terrible concept. Why does it do this? I just want to travel to Terminal Egress. That is it. That is all I want to do. Okay, for right now, what we're going to do to try to prevent this is we're going to restrict our fleets from going through here. That, of course, doesn't do a thing. Okay. Even with our fleet restricted. I'm confused. Why does that not do anything? Maybe we have to tick it? Okay, now we can just move into Terminal Egress. That's what I wanted in the first place. Fantastic. Okay, so we're now going to unrestrict Yonox Maw. We did just get defense platform hull points. That's nice, I guess. We're building our mining stations here, and we're going to head into Atraitus immediately. Now, no, don't go that way. Wow, it recalculated it. Okay. Come on. Just head to Terminal Egress. There you go. Once you arrive here, then you can just go in the old-fashioned way. Perfect. They are still there. Okay. So they're headed out.
We grow ever
or are they?
stronger.
We don't know that they're headed out. Okay, we're just going to chill here for the moment. After the month tick, we're going to see if they're still there. I'd love it if they'd come attack Yonox Maw. I don't know that that's going to be their plan. But there's no route. We need to actually set this to passive at this point. In we go. Are they still there? Yes. And they have multiple fleets heading this way. Okay. We're going to head back into Wodriax. And then we're going to take the Diamond and Bloodstone Sophites, both of which we do need to hit this Reinforced Fleet button on. We're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to bring these guys into Wodriax into Terminal Egress, the Diamond and Bloodstone. They should arrive there quickly-ish. Emphasis on the ish. I'm hoping that the Unbidden also hit Yonox Maw. So far, that's not happened. But honestly, Terminal Egress is the more important one. And we are full on minerals, so we need to sell off some of those. Cool. Okay, so how much do we need to max out here? Only 46,000 alloys. That's really not that bad. We are now up to making a little over 1,000. This tech world requires a job. To that end, we're going to put in a cyto-revitalization center for right now. And this Forge World requires a job, and we are maxed on alloy nanoplants, so we will put in an industrial district. Cool. That will be absolutely fine. We need to clear out Terminal Egress, and we need to be aggressive with this. Okay, so we should be arriving here soon. We're going to be going through this gateway. We could have taken one of these fleets there, but I wanted our bigger ones to go.
We grow ever stronger.
Okay, and then these guys, they're just going to head into Terminal Egress. Now, they have not built a station here, which is a little surprising to me. But okay, if that's the way they want to be. No movement on Yonox Maw currently. But that's okay. We're going to continue to reinforce, of course. And with our fleets here in Wodriax, we should be quite safe. So that is fine. We're going to be jumping over momentarily, and we'll find out just how much they've got in there. We saw 3 fleets here previously. Only 1 now. Okay. So we're going to come fight this fleet. In the meantime, we're going to bring in our construction ship. And we're going to build our starbase. Well, we're just going to enter orbit here for now. That'll do. So these guys are trying to get through the L cluster. Or through the L gate. We'll see if they make it. Honestly, I'm fine with them leaving. Okay, they're through the L gate. We're now going to enter orbit. And we are going to build our starbase in Terminal Egress. Beautiful. Now, there is this gateway construction site still. I'm not sure. Ooh, they did attack Yonox Maw. Beautiful. We're going to use the Ruby, Topaz, and Bronzite Sophites. We're going to unrestrict this, and we are going to head on in. I'll have to ticket to update the... Really? We really have to go this route? Fine. I really strongly dislike that particular shortcut, quote unquote. So what we're going to do instead is we're just going to pop these guys through the L gate. That'll be fine. They'll arrive here shortly, and they'll make short work of this. I would like to catch this fleet before it goes into the XT-81 Singularity. We're 10 days away. I'm not sure we do catch them.
Hostile station engaged.
We did. We did catch them. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll eliminate them. No problem. Yonox Maw is now under our control. We are going to jump drive over with our construction ship. This is incredibly important to us at this point, because we know the proclivity of the Juvians to just send... Look, they're already here. The Juvians already have a construction ship here. Unfortunately, the Unbidden have moved through that L gate. I'm just wondering who they go after. We're only 9 days away from them here. And in fact, we can catch them, so that's perfect. We already have our construction underway. We don't. Build that starbase now. They were not building their starbase. I don't think. I'm not actually sure who started their starbase there. But we stopped constructing because that fleet flew in. Bare minimum, we get Yonox Maw back. So that's something. That's something. I don't know what, but it's something. Okay, so this fleet is back to full strength. There's another AI construction ship coming through here. I really hope this is ours. I think it is. I'm like 45% sure that this is ours. It better be. I'm going to be upset if it's not. That's for sure. We can actually send our science ship up over this way. We can jump drive it to here and then have it survey up this way. We can build our mining and research stations over here. They have grabbed Ulbers. We're not shocked about that, to be clear.
We grow ever stronger.
Yes, we have terminal egress back. Okay. Whew. That made me a little upset. I'm not going to lie that the Juvians tried to pull that crap. But for now, we're going to take all of this stuff. Wonderful. And we are going to hold at this L gate. Now, I want to check the gateway construction site. It looks like that was completely reset. So we are going to move every single one of our fleets right now to be in orbit around the L gate. We want as much time as possible here to be able to get this gateway online. That is important to us. Incredibly important to us.
We grow ever stronger.
Yonox Maw is back under our control now, and then we're going to come up and build all of these stations. Cool.
Intellectual.
So we're very happy about that situation. That was really, really good. Army health, sure, that's fine. We do want to continue to work on our Empire Sprawl. That is important to us. But right now, we don't really have the capacity to do that. So that's fine. We do need 43,000 more alloys to finish reinforcing. That's not too bad, really. We are currently making almost 1,100 per month. So yeah, that's really not too bad. So our station here in Terminal Egress is going to need a lot of work. There's no doubt about that, and we're not going to leave it empty like we did previously. That was not the best. That's for sure. We will continue to reinforce, of course. Just checking our requirements here. Yeah, this is fine. Completely and totally fine. This bureaucratic station requires a job, and that's good. We want an admin office here. Absolutely. That is a big, big deal for us right now. Absolutely huge, in fact. But I'm just happy that we got Yonox Maw back. Like, that's very good. We're going to jump drive over to Fear Mathrios as soon as we're done in Wheatris. That'll be fine. We are expanding out over here right now. This is not territory that we originally held. So that's good. We did lose a scientist. That's fine. He wasn't in charge of anything important, it seems. We are going to continue to reinforce that fleet. We only need 36,000 more alloys. We can probably buy in a few alloys if we wanted to. The price on that's pretty high right now. We'll just do a single purchase. That's roughly a month's worth, so that'll speed us up a little bit. Our production is very high. It's like our ship production is very high. It's our alloy production that's holding us back a little bit right now. Now I want to check in on the actual station here. We're going to put in, well, we're actually going to need some alloys. We're going to do a gun battery and a missile battery, and we are going to do a target uplink computer, and we're going to go ahead and upgrade that to a Starhold. Beautiful. Okay, so they have a construction ship out over here. Yeah, the Space Elves are going to get this. That's fine-ish. I mean, we have them cut off over here, so that's reasonably acceptable. The Unbidden are definitely running amok over here. Definitely throwing a wrench into the works on the war in heaven. That's okay, as far as I'm concerned. We still need to work a bit on our bureaucracies, so that's absolutely fine. We're going to pull this ship back, of course, to Hotram, and we'll just have them come on in and assist research in Hotram Prime. Sounds good to me, and we'll finish up our constructions over this way. We're not going to get Echochromia, so that's fine. Excellent. The Dustigan Unity is basically gone now, and I want to check in on the status of the War in Heaven. 38%. Okay. So actually, the League of Non-Aligned Powers is currently winning, and the Zikmok are currently winning. Cool. So the Valdari are losing on both fronts right now of the War in Heaven. So that's good to know. I mean, that's going to continue for a while, but that's fine. We can continue to grow our population, and build habitats is something that I definitely want to get back to doing soon. We're going to need those for additional admin cap. So as our construction ships finish up, and in fact, do we have one available right now? Not right now, but we will soon. Okay, that's fine. We do only need 27,000 additional alloys at this point. We're going to be slightly over cap, and we do have starbase cap that we could actually get an anchorage for. So we're going to go ahead and work on doing that in Hiatum here. And we're also going to need... Do we only need the one anchorage? We need 1,100? No, that's no longer correct. We now need 1,150, which means that we're going to need at least 2 anchorages. So we'll get those started.
Ever stronger.
And there's a research station there. So we're going to immediately pull back and start building in, like, Phemisto here. We're going to want to build a habitat. Excellent. So off we go. Now I want to make sure that all of these fleets, if we go into the fleet manager, are actually at their proper size. So 7 and 25? Yeah, that's all that is. So 725, 725, and 725. So that's up to 34,000 that we need, and this fleet does not need to exist anymore. We'll go ahead and clean these new fleets up. They never were intended to exist, so there we go. We've got our 5 fleets, and we're going to max all of them out to 230. So 32k, not bad. 29.8k now. So that's good. We lost another scientist, the Periplus, and we do need to re-up those. So let's go ahead and get this guy in. It doesn't really matter. Okay. We'll take a look at that in a moment. It looks like that battle's already over, so that's completely fine. You're in the XD81 Singularity. You were going back to Hotram. Okay. And this one was assisting research at Zorf. Right. We need a scientist in here, and it doesn't matter which one. We'll go for that guy. Perfect. Okay, now, as far as all of this goes, we took no losses, and we destroyed one of their battleships. Okay, cool. So that's fine. All of these will continue being in orbit around the L-Gate, and we will continue reinforcing those fleets for another couple of years here. Or rather, a couple of years worth of production. I mean, we could buy in more alloys. Again, price is pretty high on that, mostly due to the War in Heaven. We can sell off a little bit of food here, and we could buy in a month's worth. That's okay. So that brings us down to needing 25,000. Beautiful. Very, very happy about that one. I want to check in on the terminal egress station. That's still got quite a lot of time ahead of it. Cool. So Hiatum and Rigel, we're not that concerned about the naval cap for a bit, but I am going to put in the anchorages first and the naval logistics office and then get that upgraded. Same thing, of course, in the Rigel station. 5 more days here. Perfect. So we'll get our anchorages as well as our naval logistics office and upgrade that. Beautiful. Shield harmonics, that's very good for us right now. Very happy about that one. Target uplink computer is a ways out, so we're going to spend our minerals, our alloys for now, on reinforcing our fleets. We have our battleship underway for the Bloodstone, as well as for the Topaz. We have a Titan and a battleship building for the Bronzite, and just a bunch of Corvettes going into the Ruby. Okay, cool. So, I mean, 23,000 more alloys is not that many more alloys. That's under 2 years of production. This Forge World requires jobs, so we will increase our production. And this Forge World also requires jobs. Wait a second. Okay, there was a ministry production. I just wanted to double check that. This tech world here requires jobs. It is, of course, a tech world. We're going to upgrade the site of revitalization center. I want more pops, more than anything. This tech world requires housing, easy enough. And this tech world requires a job. We'll do the site of revitalization center there as well. This is going to put us eventually negative in exotic gases, and we are negative right now in volatile modes. To that end, I'm actually going to put in a chemical plant on this forge world. It's not jobs ideal, but it'll do. It will offset our current losses there. And we're going to have to buy in a few more. In fact, I'll buy 200. There we go. How many total do we need? 111. Yeah, that'll do. Excellent. So the Titan is about 400 days away. The Topaz, what do you still need? A battleship? Okay, sure. That's fine. Hearthsea, we need to resettle this, and we want to put this somewhere that is a bureaucratic world, like the Vale. The Vale would be fine. Cool. So we do that. There's now a job available here, or rather an unemployment here. So we'll upgrade this to an admin park, and that will help out our Empire Sprawl. Excellent. This refinery world. This one, we could definitely use another chemical plant in. We'll go ahead and put that in. Cool. This tech world requires a system capital complex upgrade. This tech world, we're going to simply need a research lab. There we go. Anything else? No, not for this exact moment. Checking on the status over here, it looks fine. I'm going to disband this construction ship, and this one is going to maybe build a habitat in here. Oh, we're lacking influence on it. Okay, fair enough. We'll disband that construction ship for now. We have one building out over here in Femisto, and that'll be good enough for the moment. We have 4.2k alloys right now, and we're going to have a month tick here in just a moment. Right now. So 5.3k. Beautiful. We need under 15,000 now to get our fleets fully maxed out. That is amazing. We are going to be over our naval cap for a little bit here. I mean, it's going to take some time for these anchorages to get online, but we're at 1087 right now. That's not too bad. And eventually we might want to think about getting a 6th fleet, but for the moment, that's not really a viable option. Eventually it will be, but right now it absolutely isn't. We just need 9 ships over here at this point. Yeah, we're building cruisers into the Ruby. Sounds good. Excellent. So we're very solid at this point. I'm not sure why they stopped coming through terminal egress. I mean, it's been kind of random, right? Sometimes they've been coming through, sometimes they haven't been. I'm guessing they're running into some issues over here. I would potentially like to go to... There's no one in Enigma's End. I want to go survey that. We'll get there eventually. I'm not going to bother jump driving. I want to survey Enigma's End. I would love to take control of that end of the L cluster. Like, if we could do that everywhere, that would be amazing. I don't know how viable that really is. As far as all this over here goes, I think that this all spawned from Yonok's Maw. I think that's all that was. This over here, I'm not sure. Maybe the Zarican Black Hole? Yeah, the Zarican Black Hole is an L gate. This Singularity is an L gate. Yeah. So we can definitely do that. Enigma's End is going to be important. Now, we did see immediately that they had an 82k stack there. That's fine. I mean, we can deal with that. However, we know that they can come back through L clusters over here, but they don't spawn here. I'm going to take 2 fleets, the Diamond and the Bloodstone, and those are going to pop through here. Excellent. For the time being, they're just going to chill here. This is where new fleets will come from. Old fleets can still come back through these existing L gates, like the one in Zarican Black Hole or the one in the Singularity. Right here. Which actually got taken back by the Juven. Sure. For now, that's okay. So we can actually see their movements over here somewhat as well. Not too bad. What did we take for losses? 5 destroyers, a cruiser, and 3 destroyers. Not bad, really, all things considered. We're back down to needing 12k to max that out. And that's beautiful. So we're going to take the science ship here. We're going to survey Enigma's End. We're going to also have that science ship switch over to passive in case they hop in during this, but it looks like they're not going to. There's not great ways to get in there, so that's great. Kinetic weapon attack speed, sure. That's quite good for us in this situation versus the Unbidden, so we'll accept that. This aggro world here, we're actually going to go to Alloy Mega Forges. This bureaucratic center, we're going to get an administrative park. This tech world is going to... there's a gateway in the terminal egress system. That will actually make things a lot simpler with our pathfinding issue. So that's great. We actually finished up our gateway here. That's wonderful. Okay, this trade station. This should not actually be a trade station. This should really be an admin office. So we'll put in 2 admin offices here, in fact. Actually, only the 1 for now. And we'll swap this over to be a bureaucratic station. There we go. Excellent. And what else do we have here? A whole lot of nothing is the answer. That's fine. We will go ahead and reinforce this fleet again, and we are incredibly close to getting our fleets maxed out. So that is great. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, I just realized we don't have a construction ship for this. Next episode, we will get a construction ship down there, and we will certainly attempt to claim that for our own. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.